So, Shutter Island. ...
Give you a briefing about the institution?
All I know is it's a mental hospital.
For the criminally insane.
We take only the most dangerous, damaged patients, ones no other hospital can manage.
You're hereby required to surrender your firearms.
We are duly appointed federal marshals.
But they're...
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good. All right. So, Shutter Island, let me get out what I wrote here.
A lot of hype behind it.
A lot of hype. Hopefully you're not too scared to go see it.
No, I don't like creepy movies. I don't like being scared out of my mind.
Like jump out of your
Yeah,
seat?
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh,
if it's like, psychological and if it's like, suspenseful, that's cool.
Yeah. There's only one jump scene, like one. It happens like one. Not even that bad.
No, well, the trailer made it look pretty bad.
No, it's not. Anyway. Shutter Island, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Ruffalo, Ben Kingsley, and Michelle Williams. Directed by, of course, legendary Martin Scorsese. This movie is actually based off Dennis Lehane's, hope I'm pronouncing that right, novel. Leonardo DiCaprio plays the role of Teddy Daniels, a former World War II veteran and now U.S. Marshal. Teddy, along with his new partner, Chuck, played by Mark Ruffalo, is sent to a strange and faraway island that houses some of the most dangerous mentally ill patients.
Solid.
The year is 1954, and the pair have been called in to investigate the case of Rachel Solando, a dangerous and violent patient who has seemed to have escaped from the facility, passing through the walls. Eventually, Teddy Daniels' interest shifts from the actual case to investigating the doctors actually running the hospital. So as for the actual movie, I feel like the film, it's built upon a very intriguing and suspenseful novel. However, I think the film's ending could have easily been butchered by a novice director. It's not going to happen with Martin Scorsese. With a beautifully haunting aesthetics, Scorsese is able to take us from the spooky elegance of the island to the gruesome and disturbing past of Teddy Daniels' war-torn past. And there's a lot of montages of him and some of the things he witnessed in World War II and concentration camps. And it's pretty violent, but it's very, very, artistically done, but it's pretty, it might be disturbing.
Necessary.
Yeah. I think many will find the film's ending to be a bit claustrophobic, maybe even turning it into a possible deal breaker.
Kind of like The Departed.
I love The Departed.
You seem to be the lone soldier on hating The Departed.
Everybody dies?
I love it.
No, everyone doesn't die in this. Well, I'm not going to give it away, but everyone... It's not going to happen.
Hey, as long as it's not the same as Departed, that's good for...
It's not.
You can't hold it away.
It's plot twist after plot twist after plot twist, which might be a bit too much for some people. The most intriguing aspect of the film, though, is that the ending is left somewhat open-ended and, can promote a lengthy conversation. There's a lot of films that I could compare this to, but I'm not, because I'll just kill it for you completely. I don't even want to go there. But for a film that's slightly above average for such a good director, of all his works, I would say this one's slightly above average, but that still means that this is probably one of the better movies out right now.
True.
So with that in hand, definitely go see it. Give it a B+.
B+.
The ending was just, it was way too many things happened. It was just kind of like, what?
Sounds like Martin Scorsese to me.
Mm-hmm.
No, this was just too much.
All right. I still plan to see it. I still want to see it. Mara, do you want to see it?
I do. I really do.
All right.
I read the book.
Did you?
No, I read like a page or two, but my mom did.
Did your mom like the book?
She loved it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great.
What's the scariest movie you've seen, Skyler?
Scariest movie I've ever seen?
Yeah. I mean, let's see what we're dealing with.
You know what freaked me out the most, above all, had to have been Sixth Sense.
Really?
And people you can't really disagree with me too much on that one. It was a creepy movie, and like weird, creepy stuff happens. The Shining was also, I think, terrifying.
I think The Ring.
The Ring, I didn't see it, but I know it was pretty scary.
The scariest part of The Sixth Sense was that creepy white guy with a gun in the beginning.
No, it was the girl in the bed when she threw up.
Nothing scarier than creepy white guys.
Or when the girl comes in like the tent with him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, whole thing.
White teens, Caucasian teens scare me the most.
Really? Don't see American Pie. No, well, I mean, I didn't like. I heard The Descent was pretty scary too.
It's pretty crazy.
I think that's good.
Anywho, Daybreakers looks scary.
Daybreakers is really, really, really good.
You liked it?
I loved it. I saw it at the cheap theaters. Go see it at the cheap theaters. $1.50.
Where's that?
On Grant and Swan.
Skylar, you need to get back to the cinema.
I don't know, man. I don't want to pay so much money for it.
What's the last movie you saw?
I saw Wolfman this weekend.
All before that.
Before that, it was probably
Jurassic Park.
no. I think it could have easily. No, I saw something after Iron Man.
Dude, we're going into the 08s right now. Are you serious?
Yeah. No, I'm that's serious. I mean,
Wow.
yeah. No, I think I saw The Hangover in theaters.
You think?
I
You
did.
got drunk.
I did see that. No. I did see that in the theaters, but I remember not really wanting to go. It was one of those things where a whole group's going, "Oh, we're going to see the movie." All right, I got nothing better to do.
May or may not have been wearing pants. Well, you know,
I just don't like comedies that much.
that was good. Did you like The Hangover?
I really didn't.
You didn't like The
I thought it
Hangover?
was lame. I mean,
What?
I don't like Galifianakis.
Galifianakis.
Yeah, I don't like him. I mean, I don't like all these new Will Ferrell movies that are coming out.
Well, that's completely
all these Steve
different.
Carell movies that are coming out. I don't like any of them.
You've never seen Step Brothers?
No.
Really?
Skylar,
They're just not funny to me. The only funny movies, like, to me, I really like. I mean, I love Dumb and Dumber. I love Spinal Tap. But that's kind of like the scope. I mean, I like Chappelle's Show, but I mean,
It's not a movie.
I like Ali G Show.
LG Show rocks. Well, okay, how about this? In honor of tomorrow's interview, which I hope goes well in terms of engineering,
Trying to plug that a little bit.
I just hope it goes well. I hope the phone call works. That's all I hope for.
That'll work.
In honor of that, I think when it comes out in early March, you go see She's Out of My League, and you give a rebuttal to
But
my
you know,
review.
last time I did this, we had free passes to go see that god awful movie by those whitest kids you know thing, and it was about the guy who, like, he's about to have sex with his high school sweetheart on prom night or whatever.
Yeah.
That movie.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then it didn't work out. Whenever she comes to play, wait,
Yeah.
that was the worst one I've ever seen. Easily. I mean, like, it could have been worse than what's that one? Manos: The Hands of Fate.
That doesn't mean you should never go. I mean, I think
No.
don't need to go to the pre-screening. Just see it that weekend, and when I review it, I want you to rip it like you probably.
You gonna give me some passes?
You have passes.
I don't get well. Me, I gotta. talk to-
I can bring you as my guest. I can have one guest. You can come as my guest.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. So that's
It'll be a date.
all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Two for the press section.
Sounds good to me.
I'll let you know when it is, and don't flake.
Don't I know? You got my number. Just hit me up with that text.
All right. Well, we'll do that.
All right.